CLA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Up next, the map. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Here are the five for the Suns. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. And for Dallas, Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. And it's Marjanovic in at center. Now here's Paul. Pass to Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Pass first mindset of Paul. When you leave somebody open on his squad, he's going to make you pay for it.
Doncic outside. Now Porzingis. Back to Doncic. The 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Well, you know, coming off knee surgery last season, Porzingis got off to a slow start, literally. And he struggled to move his feet defensively, and even offensively he struggled. It takes a lot of time to get back to full strength when you're coming off that much missed time and that kind of injury.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Clark, it was rumored that the Mavericks explored the market for Porzingis last season.
Well, we know how good he can be when he's healthy, B.A. And the question has been, can he stay healthy? And that's been a challenge for him thus far, and that may have led to some of those rumors you heard.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 5. They kick it out to Porzingis. Doncic against Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Second chance effort. A nice shot by Doncic. Doncic has got 7.
Nice start as he's knocked down 3 of his first 4 and has hit the ground at high speed.
Now Booker. Pass to Ayton. Here's Paul. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Outside Finney-Smith. Back to Porzingis. Crowder with a steal. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Doncic outside. Back to Marjanovic. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Lets it fly. Tries again. Crafty move. And Marjanovic gets it to go. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Ball passes to Booker. 1:51 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Ayton. He can't get that one to fall. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Hardaway against Paul. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Boy, how about the move there from Hardaway, showing off another aspect of his game with the ball handle.
Crowder outside. Pass to Booker. To the wing on the left. Back to Ayton. Oh, rejected by Marjanovic. Here's Finney-Smith. From outside, off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Crowder, the pass to Booker. Back to Crowder. Bridges outside. Pass to Crowder. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
The Mavericks have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Doncic outside. Outside Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Boy, there's a subtle but real physicality and aggressiveness to Doncic's approach to the game, and that's part of his greatness.
Pass to Aiden. On the wing, Crowder. And there's the drive. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him or get by him. That allows him to block a lot of shots.
4 on the clock. Paul from deep three-point land. Misses the deep three-point attempt.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and it was maybe a step out of his range.
First team foul.
8 seconds left in the first quarter here. And out of bounds. The Suns will take it.
Ball.
And a deep three from Paul. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Oh, what a performance by Luka. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in this first half.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Paul. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Bridges from deep. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
3.
Paul's got 3 assists now in this one. And last season, the NBA expanding eligibility for two-way players. Clark, great to see those who seized the opportunity and secured full NBA contracts.
Yeah, B.A., I could not agree with you more. I mean, it's all about performance, and when guys show they're capable of playing at the highest level, they should have that chance. And I love the flexibility of the rosters, giving hungry, talented players an opportunity to earn their way onto the big league team.
Here's Paul. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Porzingis. Down low. Hardaway. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That's a terrific play and a good sign. This team needs Porzingis to facilitate as well as score the ball.
Paul passes to Crowder. Here's Ayton. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Ayton's got 6 points.
Boy, an excellent job there by Paul setting that screen.
Paul against Doncic. And they doubled up Doncic. Pass to Marjanovic. Wide open. Who poked away. And they recover it. Now here's Finney-Smith. He's guarded by Bridges. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. And he converts the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Crowder. Back to Paul. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
What a terrific finisher he is for an undersized player. Chris Paul doesn't let anything throw him off.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. And the Suns will go for a different look here. McGee, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Kaminsky comes in for Crowder. Johnson, he's checked in for Bridges. And it's Shamet in for Devin Booker. It's Bullock on the wing. Pass to Brown. Clock at 6. Outside Brunson. Into the lane. Here's Cauley Stein. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Now here's Paul from deep. Johnson. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his 4th assist with that last one. Brunson against Paul. Outside Brunson. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Here's Shamet. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Brunson against Paul. Johnson passes to Kaminsky. Rejected by Brown. Brown with the steal. And they're on the break. Pass to Bullock. Back to Brunson. And here's Brown. Now here's Brunson. That shot is off. Nice D from Paul. Let's go with a 3. Johnson passes to Paul. There's 42 seconds left in the second. Back to Johnson. Inside. Brown with the steal. And the call will go against JaVale McGee. That's his first foul of the game. Payne's checked in for the Suns. The Mavericks leading.
Substitution for the Suns. Cameron Payne.
Here's Brunson. Kick out to Brown. Outside, Brown. Tips it. It's good on the putback.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
Payne with it. To the inside. McGee in the post. Chalk up 2 there. McGee's got his first 2 points of the night.
It really balances out the backcourt when McGee is able to provide points inside. I mean, that's big. You know, that's just sloppy basketball giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
Paul for 3. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Luka Doncic had a huge first quarter. He had 9 points, 2 steals, and
if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Hardaway Jr. and Finney Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. Boban Marjanovic out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Doncic in at the point. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half. Man, what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes, too.
Doncic against Paul. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
On defense, the Suns. They lead by 1. Count it. Good. Doncic has got 11 points.
You can trust Luka to make the most of a close shot. I mean, he won't waste a high percentage look most times.
About a minute played here in the second half. Pass to Bridges. Launches a 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 11. Shot clock at 5. Here's Marjanovic. He's guarded by Paul, and Marjanovic gets it to go.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive. You know, for all his skill, and he's got plenty of it, one thing that people don't realize about Doncic is just how strong he is. And he's still uber young. With time, his frame will only get more imposing, and that's bad news for the rest of the league.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Now here's Hardaway. It's tipped. Porzingis passes to Doncic. And it's Dallas scoring again. And at 6'7", 230 pounds, Luka Doncic has the physical tools to attack the paint.
And because he's got that body and those skills, he doesn't shy away from contact, B.A. If anything, he knows exactly how to use that size and strength to his advantage.
And here are the Suns now, following the score by Dallas. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. And it's a completely new group for the Suns.
Substitution.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Doncic against Payne. Down low. Here's Porzingis. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passing. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
First team foul. Substitution for your Mavericks.
Outside Payne. Brown with the steal.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Payne against Brunson. Here's Brown. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
Mavericks ball.
Brunson against Payne. Brunson passes to Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Tipped away. Pass to Bullock. Up top, Brown. Outside, Brown. McGee with a steal. Brunson against Payne. McGee. And it's Brunson with the rebound.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Now here's Brunson. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. To the middle. And the jam by Cauley Stein.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
Outside Payne. Pass to Shaman. Inside. Tries to snap the cold streak. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Pure from 3-point range.
3 points.
Shamet's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Brunson against Payne. And there it is for him. And the Mavericks lead by 8.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Back to Payne. There's the triple. And the miss. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the floor for Phoenix, they've got Frank Kaminsky. Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then there's JaVale McGee. And it's Johnson in at the three. Kaminsky, nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Kaminsky's gotten his first bucket of the night. And here's Brunson. Here's Bullock. Oh, McGee with the block.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority for McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. And the Suns will go for a different look here. Aiden, he's checked in for Kaminsky. Bridges comes in for Johnson. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Shamet. And it's Chris Paul in for Payne. Here's Hardaway coming off a Suns make. Doncic into the lane. And Doncic with the jam.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
Doncic against Paul. Fires from deep. Doesn't go that time. And it's Dallas the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And guys, a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Now here's Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. On the take. Here's Marjanovic.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Hardaway against Booker. Pass to Aiden. Back to Booker. The kick out to Paul. Tries to break his ice. Oh, that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Doncic outside to the paint. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Boy, with the basketball IQ of a 15-year vet, Doncic makes plays that even veterans struggle with.
Pass to McGee. Outside Paul. From the arc. The Mavericks pull it in.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now here's Doncic. Back to Porzingis. On the wing, Finney Smith. Shoots over Bridges. Finney Smith's shot is off. And they're pushing it up. McGee passes to Paul. That one falls.
I'll tell you what, it's really remarkable to see it. Just about 6 feet tall, and that might be generous. Chris Paul is a dominant player in the painted area, and he does it with skill and craftiness.
And here are the Mavericks now, following the score by Phoenix. And Doncic hammers it home.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
You love the intensity on Booker's drive. Cutting in like there's nothing the defense can do to stop him.
Outside Finney Smith. A minute 9 left in the fourth quarter. Aiden against Doncic. And that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Mavericks.
And as we see the game wind down, you have to remember all the second chance buckets this team put on the board.
They definitely won it with their offensive rebounding. We watched them attack the ball and turn misses into makes all game long.
And what a huge performance it was for Luka Doncic.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
And here's Doncic outside. He buries it from 3.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
They get it back. It's McGee, high post. Hardaway on the wing. Booker defending. Pass to Doncic. From deep three-point range. And Ayton pulls it down. From deep. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy.
Thank you, Kep.
He is an intimidating factor for sure. David, thanks. The starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Rome in the paint. And for the Mavericks, the guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney-Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Marjanovic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. 6 to shoot. Back to Porzingis. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
Oh, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Hardaway against Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Utah gets it back. Gobert. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
That's a signature move by Gobert. The length allows him to do what others can't.
The drive by Doncic. Lays it up off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
In the corner, O'Neal with it. On the wing, Mitchell. Guarded by Doncic. Mitchell against Doncic. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. They get it back. Here's Gobert. Second shot opportunity. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Out to Doncic. Down low. And Marjanovic with the slam.
The all-around game of Doncic, not just a scorer, but a great dime dropper as well. Notices his open teammates quickly.
Bogdanovich inside. He's against Porzingis. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Hardaway passes to Porzingis. It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Doncic with it. Now defended by Mitchell. And that one's good. Marjanovic.
Just a super unselfish guy. Doncic is all for getting his guys going. Enjoys setting the table.
Mitchell looking it over. To the middle. Here's Bogdanovich. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
A more physical player at this stage of his career. Bojan is not bothered by the contact on that shot.
And the 6'8" Bojan Bogdanovich consistently among the league's top three-point marksmen.
You're right, Kevin. Consistent is the right word. Listen to this. Since his 4th season in the NBA, he's never averaged below 38% from distance. That shot must be honored.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. A minute 20 left here in the first quarter. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Really unacceptable letting Porzingis get that kind of positioning. Once he's established, it's over.
And Gobert gets to Conley. Mitchell outside. Down low. Here's Gobert. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Gobert. Shot clock at 2. It's rebounded by Dallas. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Bogdanovich.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Cauley Stein's checked in. Gobert down low. Cauley Stein defending.
Hard to stop Gobert on the dunk. His length gives him a clear path to the rim.
Outside, Porzingis. He's looking for Hardaway and finds him. And the shot goes down.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Mitchell outside. To the inside. Here's Bogdanovich.
And Porzingis demonstrating there why he's an effective two-way player, positioning himself well there to just bother the shooter.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Guys, their willingness to attack the basket so far has been great. They're penetrating, finding the holes in the defense, and scoring from close range.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work at the other end. He said, I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. I watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes. Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied, and I love that about him, D.A. Thanks.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Conley gets the bucket.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
Now, Doncic. Over in the corner, Porzingis. Hardaway passes to Cauley Stein. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Mitchell outside. Pass to Gobert. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
On the wing, Hardaway. Conley against Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And the foul called on Porzingis. That's his first foul. Marjanovic checked in for Cauley-Stein. And teams often try to slow down point guards with bigger defenders. But, Greg, you locked up without that edge. How'd you do it?
A little athleticism, Kevin, and a lot of desire.
Good on the three-point shot. Mitchell's got himself on the board with 3 there.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Hardaway with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Goes up, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
Love the high activity of Conley on defense, keeping his arms moving all the time to create problems for the opposition.
Doncic against Conley. And the dunk by Doncic.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
O'Neal passes to Conley. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Hardaway.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. Ooh, we put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Conley for 3. He doesn't hit that one. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Inside. That's good from Doncic on the assist by Porzingis. And now a 9-point Maverick lead. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul. And Dallas going with a whole new group out there.
Substitution for your Mavericks.
Brunson scanning the floor. Lays it up and banks it in. Brunson's got the lead up to 11 now for Dallas.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
For 3, Mitchell. Looking for Conley. He gets it there. And it's in there. Conley's got his second basket of the game.
One of Conley's calling cards, getting into the paint and converting, even though he's often the smallest guy on the floor.
To the paint. Here's Kleba, and Kleba slams it in.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
To the inside. Here's Gobert. Kicks to O'Neal. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Bullock. It's Brown on the wing. Back to Bullock. Over to the left wing. Stolen by O'Neal. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie. Dallas has the edge here at halftime. They lead by 11. And, Shaq, what did you see? And that'll...
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
And some of it's just a mindset. He came into this game with a very unselfish approach, and his teammates have benefited from it.
Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And it's Marjanovic in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results. And you know you're special when you're drafted third and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
Clarkson, and he banks in the layup. Clarkson's got his first 2 points of the night.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Now, here's Doncic. He's tightly guarded. The dunk and the foul. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
Defensive foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Ingles finds Gay. It's rebounded by Porzingis.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Clarkson passes to Ingles. Right side up top. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. No good on the three. Finney-Smith kicks to Hardaway. The three for Doncic. That one misses. He has made 7 of his 9 field goal attempts. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul. Substitution.
Round against Ingles. The pass to Whiteside. Stolen by Brunson. And here's Bullock. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. 17-foot shot on the way.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Jazz trail by 14. Clarkson looking for an opening.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Passes it to Oni. And here's Gay. He's guarded by Bullock. Whiteside trying to break free. Gay misses. Mavericks leading by 14. And they double up Brown. Stolen by Clarkson. And the jam by Whiteside.
The thing about Whiteside, he has a quicker jump than you might expect.
For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Here's Kleba. Gay with the block. And so they foul intentionally. Billy Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Dallas.
Third team foul.
1:15 left here in the third quarter. Now, here's Ingles. He's guarded by Bullock. Gay can't hit.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Bullock passes to Brunson. Five to shoot. Cauley-Stein trying to free himself up. Brunson, good. Brunson's got the lead up to 14 now for the Mavs. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. The wide open look here for Ingles. Hits it from three-point range.
The silent assassin, Ingles, continues to do his job and does it at a high level.
Brown against Gay. Brown kicks to Kleba. Pass to Brunson. Pass to Cauley-Stein. For three, Bullock. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Clarkson. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Clarkson's got his second bucket.
I like the extra pass. We know Rudy's a shooter first, but he also understands what this offense requires.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. Back right after this. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Mavericks leading by 9, and Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Rudy Gay is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Whiteside, and it's Oni in at the point. Now here's Doncic. Defense right on him. Back to Porzingis. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 5 here tonight.
And bringing the aggression and the energy, 2 things you like to see from Porzingis.
Here's Oni. Porzingis with the steal. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Floats it up for Doncic.
A great disruptor of the basketball. Luka taking matters into his own hands tonight. Great to see him play like this.
Inside, here's Oni. And a lot of contact on that one. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jason Kidd went over with his team. His point to them was that they put themselves in a position to succeed and that this is their game to lose. He needs to see full concentration out of every guy on the court to finish this one off. Kevin?
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Left side, Porzingis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovic.
And in the paint, Porzingis doesn't give the defense any opportunity there. He just stays aggressive and draws the foul.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Bogdanovic finds Mitchell. Over Doncic. Hits the front of the rim and out. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Doncic passes to Marjanovic. Doncic looking it over. From deep three-point range, Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Bogdanovic dishes to Mitchell. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
The putback, great positioning on the putback. Porzingis has got the lead up to 14 now for the man.
And what a motor. Porzingis is an all-star talent who is also willing to do the dirty work.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Porzingis with the steal. Here's Finney Smith.
2 minutes remaining.
That one wide left. Jazz trail by 14. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. And slam dunk by Gobert.
We know he's an explosive guard with a scoring mentality, but he's making big plays for others.
Now here's Doncic. There's the pass to Marjanovic. Back to Doncic. Off target from outside.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Mavericks leading by 12. Outside Hardaway. Passes it to Porzingis. Now Marjanovic. Dallas moving the ball around. Out to Doncic. Shoots the three. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Mavericks.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Luka Doncic.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
The three for Doncic. Gobert with the block.
A sensational defender. You have to know when Gobert is in the area.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
Oh, why, thank you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Doncic outside. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. A confident win, and well, thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Starting lineups just announced. We're just about set for basketball. We'll be back in a moment. All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Allie, take...
Hey, Brian.
Great stuff, Allie. Thanks. And Grant, these teams boast quality depth. As a starter, what's it like having a great bench behind you?
Well, you know, it takes a lot of the pressure off your starters. And it can also apply good pressure on your rotation guys. So competition is a good thing. And competition for minutes makes a team better.
Now Denver's starting five. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the point. And for Dallas, Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Marjanovic in at the 5.
That's what happens when you let Doncic get this close, using his vertical to perfection.
Pass to Jokic. Murray against Doncic. Back to Jokic. Outside Hardaway. Oh, he airballs the triple. That one was way off. Inside. Here's Jokic. And that one good.
Well, people try to be aggressive with Jokic, but it doesn't bother him much on that kind of possession.
You know, Jokic is such an interesting personality. Very focused on the court, but fun and relaxed also.
There is a reason why they call him the Joker. I mean, it's not just because of his last name. It's because of his personality. He's jovial. He's always joking around with his teammates, and he keeps the locker room pretty loose.
And Denver has possession. Following the score by Dallas. And Gordon with the big finish.
Whoa, Aaron Gordon looking like he's in a slam dunk contest right there.
Doncic outside. And the 3 off target. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 3 out of the gate. Pass to Barton. Lets the 3 fly. That shot no good. Now Dallas takes it the other way. For 3, Hardaway. Gordon pulls it in. Murray finds Porter. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Gotta hold firm or you're gonna get a call.
Now here's Doncic. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
With elite passing skills and court vision, Doncic is an advanced distributor for his age.
Pass to Gordon. And here's Murray. Going inside, and it's Murray finishing it off.
And Murray gets creative around the basket, that time dynamic off the bounce.
Doncic against Murray. Now here's Doncic. Guarded closely. It's not going to go for him. Right side Porter. Pass to Jokic. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Here's Marjanovic. And here's Doncic outside. Knocks down the long J. Doncic has got 5.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Now here's Jokic. Back to Murray. Jokic finds Murray. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. 6 points for him.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter here. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Any coach likes it when a guard gets in there and stays active on the glass. Hardaway Jr. did it that time.
Pass to Jokic. To the inside. Here's Porter. The kick out to Barton. And stolen by Hardaway. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. And Doncic with the jam.
The one guy you can't forget about is Doncic. I mean, when he's running the floor, you gotta stay with him.
Jokic passes to Porter. And he lobs it up top. And Jokic throws it down.
Jokic on an alley-oop. Sweet.
The Mavericks have gone 6 of 11 so far. Outside Porzingis. Pass to Marjanovic. Back to Porzingis. Here's Doncic. And he banks in the layup.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Outside Murray. And here's Gordon. Over Porzingis. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Mavericks. Hunting for opportunity. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
So far, guys, they've done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy buckets.
I also like on the offensive end how they're working to get the ball into the paint, into the teeth of the defense. They've created a lot of high percentage shots so far.
Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. And it's Marjanovic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Porter, count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, Barton had a good feel about what was happening defensively, and his teammate was wide open.
Pass to Porzingis. The 3, Hardaway. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
You know, one thing Porter's been working on, finishing off contact.
Yeah, defenders body him up whenever possible. He's young, so it's not easy to add a lot of muscle. But once he does, his game should reach another level at both ends of the floor.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Doncic. And stolen by Murray. On the break. Here's Jokic. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Now so polished in his all-around game. I'm not surprised to see Jokic roaring down there on the fast break.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Left side, Porzingis. 6 to shoot. And Doncic puts up a deep 3. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Porter, the pass to Murray. Shakes him. He's off on that one. And the Mavericks go on the other way now. And Doncic launches from deep. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. Pass to Marjanovic. Doncic on the wing. And they're on the run. Murray with it. He's picked up by Hardaway. Here's Gordon. Connects on the open jumper. And the Nuggets lead by 9. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Nuggets.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so They might as well talk to one another.
From deep, here's Doncic. Another miss by Doncic.
Well, his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
And for players these days, a lack of shooting can be a big hindrance. Grant, would you be more concerned by struggles from the perimeter or the free throw line?
I'd be more concerned with struggles at the free throw line. I mean, if you struggle there, you can become very, very tentative out there on the court, and opponents can foul to force your hand.
Murray passes to Gordon. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Takes it inside. Pass to Porzingis. And oh, that was close. He draws the foul. That'll shoot two.
Porzingis, one of those big guys who you don't worry about substituting off the floor late in games. Over an 80% shooter from the line for his career.
And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Kleba, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Pass to Dozier. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Rivers. Down low, down to 5 on the shot clock. Green, no good that time. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. And they'll hang that foul on Maxi Kleba. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Here are the Nuggets with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run. We've got 1:08 left in the first half. Back to Rivers. There's the drive. Misses in close.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Kick out to Brown. Pass to Kleba. Back to Bullock. Now here's Brown. Offensive rebound.
Well, every coach should show players game tape of how he just boxed out right there. Great job with the footwork and using his body to step to the rebound.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Well, he does not lack for confidence, does Austin Rivers. He plays with a huge chip on his shoulder.
Kleba with it. Green covering. Outside, Brown. Brunson against Morris. Pass to Cauley Stein. It's Bullock on the wing. Cauley Stein gets the bucket. Cauley Stein's got his first 2 points.
Cauley Stein aggressive inside, putting the defense on their heels and in a tough spot, staying engaged.
And so it's Denver, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet. Some incredible work in this one by Nikola Jokic. He had 12 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. It was a return to form for him tonight after struggling in the. And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. It's been a clinic out there by Nikola Jokic.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
On the court for Denver, we got Austin Rivers. He's out there with Monte Morris. And it's Najee in at the center position, locking down the middle.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. The Mavericks trailing. Doncic outside. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Doncic. with the drive. That one's good for 2. Doncic has got 11 points.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim. And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
Here's Najee. To the middle. Here's Dozier. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game.
To the inside, and it's hammered home by Green.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Down low. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Morris against Doncic. Morris outside. 5 on the clock. 3-pointer. Offensive board. Pass to Najee. Here's Dozier. There's the 3. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. Morris left side.
Encouraging to see Doncic hustle like this on defense, wanting to make an impact and doing just this. Oh, just great energy. Stayed with the play all the way through.
Pass to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Driving in. He got a piece of it. Morris on the wing. Takes the 3. The Mavericks pull it in.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile 1 block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Pass to Najee. To the paint. Here's Dozier. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Nuggets lead by 12.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Morris against Doncic. Outside Finney-Smith. And here's Hardaway trying to get back on track. It's rebounded by Najee.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Morris outside. On the wing, Rivers. Green in the post. Guarded by Doncic. For Dallas, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And Monte Morris is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Here's Doncic. He's got 11. Clock at 6.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots. It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
That was a sensational pass. And then the catch and finish in the same motion? Ridiculous.
Alley-oops like that are so rare. You simply have to take a second to enjoy it. Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Here's Rivers. Here he goes. Oh, great D that time from Doncic. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Nuggets ahead, up. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And the Nuggets shooting it at 61%, a terrific average. Hardaway Jr. and Finney Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Boban Marjanovic. And it's Doncic in at the point. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Pass to Porzingis. Knocked away. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. Morris outside. Now Green. Here's Rivers. Pass to Dozier. Shot clock at 3. Three-pointer. Mavericks with a rebound. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds in the game. Marjanovic inside with his first shot attempt. Outside Finney Smith. Inside. And he can't bank that one in. Denver has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. And there's the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Back to Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Pass to Najee. Picked it out of midair. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by Green.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Now here's Morris. He's marked by Finney Smith. A nice shot by Morris.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Doncic outside. Over Green. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. Porzingis gets a hand on it. Great positioning on the putback.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. Pass to Dozier. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. And Green, good for 3. And the Nuggets lead by 16.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
And for Porzingis, gosh, a dunk looks so easy.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Morris outside. And the layup is good. Morris has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Back to Doncic. Jacks up a 3. And they get it back. They kick it out to Porzingis. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
That's a confident shot from Porzingis. And when he's pulling that quick, you know he's feeling it.
Outside, Green. Porzingis on the double team. Here's Najee. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand. I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Nuggets.
Their unbelievable shooting was probably the biggest difference tonight, but they also got stops.
Yeah, great effort on both ends. Now, they worked for good shots, and they were stingy defensively as well, but just really impressive.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Nikola Jokic.
Terrific initiative. Not content to let the game come to him, he went out and made it his own.
Here's Dozier. Down low. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Yeah, just pure shooting talent really sets Doncic apart. He's got touch, accuracy, and supreme confidence.
Outside, Green. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Outside, Finney-Smith. And that one is hammered home.
Yeah, Porzingis showing some passing ability that time. Instincts are there.
So no problem for Denver as they get the win. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it.
Phoenix Suns. At forward, 6'6", number 99, Jay Crowder.
And we've got...
Thank you, Kevin.
You too. And you're a great competitor. D.A., it is an honor to be on this broadcast with you each and every game. And certainly Bridges one to watch. D.A., thanks. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Hardaway on the wing along with Finney Smith. Big men on the floor, it's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point. And for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. And so here is Dallas following Chris Paul's three-point attempt. Hardaway from outside. Booker pulls it in. Beyond the arc. A new 14 for the Suns. Bridges passes to Crowder. Booker with it. Now guarded by Porzingis. Suns keep it alive. Booker finds Paul. Clock at 6. From outside the arc, Porzingis with the steal. Hardaway against Paul. Dallas moving the ball around. And here's Doncic from the arc. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And close to making the defense pay for the last.
Don't sleep on his athleticism now. Porzingis plays well above the rim.
Paul dishes to Booker. Paul outside. Ayton kicks to Paul. Paul can't get that one to fall.
Well, it can't get worse than this. 0 for 4 to start.
Hardaway passes to Porzingis. Doncic with it for the 3. Out to Hardaway. Takes the 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
Yeah, Porzingis, because he's a scoring threat, that's going to open up opportunities for him to find his teammates.
Paul dishes to Booker. Driving to the basket. Here's Ayton. Paul for 3. Not going to go that time. Now Dallas takes it the other way.
Wow, this defense is blanking him down the stretch, and that's certainly hurting his team's chances.
Back to Porzingis. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game, and boy, it is on display right now.
Now here's Booker. Out to the right wing. Shot to stop the run. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound.
Boy, it's been a struggle in this quarter, and the team needs more from him. There's no doubt.
Back to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Here's Booker.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to Bridges. Doncic with the steal. And there's the call on Devin Booker.
Devin Booker.
That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the first. Down low, here's Powell.
Well, you can see DeAndre Ayton becoming more and more aware on the defensive end. He's able to challenge shots. Really good defense.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
Suns trail by 11. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Ayton. Kicks it to Crowder. Back to Ayton. And nothing is falling for him right now. Dallas leading by 11. To the middle. Here's Finney Smith. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Paul passes to Bridges. And Bridges jams it in.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
The drive by Doncic and the dunk by Doncic.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now here's Booker. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Paul kicks to Booker. Back to Paul. The Suns need to get a shot off. Crowder, the pass to Booker. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Doncic against Booker.
Hey, yo, right here.
Doncic feeling it out. Over in the corner, Porzingis. Doncic outside.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
This is his first free throw of the game. First one falls for him.
Well, Luka Doncic has proven unequivocally to be the best player in the 2018 class. You've got to give Dallas credit for its absolute belief that that was the case.
Down low, and Ayton throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does great. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks, 13. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've caused, getting a lot of their offense straight off their defense.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And it's Powell in at the center, filling out the middle. Booker with it. Foul carded by Porzingis. And the foul called on Porzingis. That is his first foul of the game. The pass to Booker. He kicks it to Ayton. Shot clock at 6. Sinks the three-pointer. Bridges has got 5 now. You know, Doris, some of these star players are so skilled. If you were playing, which of those skills do you think would be the most fun?
I'm selfish. I want to. I want to be one of those guys who steps across half court and immediately is within range. So the range shooting would be the first. But I also want to be that freak athlete who everybody's terrified. When I get above the rim, I'm just putting it down on your head.
And the rejection by Ayton. Now here's Booker. Defense is right there. Bridges outside. Driving in. Kicks it out to Booker. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, Booker is in three-point territory. The defense has got to be there on the catch. He's got such tremendous accuracy from deep.
Doncic dishes to Powell. Out to Doncic. Back to Powell. Passes to Finney Smith. Dallas moving it around. Here's Porzingis. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. And that's now 6 points for Porzingis. Paul outside. Pass to Booker. Pass to Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. Back to Ayton. And he gets the bucket.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
Doncic outside. Outside Hardaway. On the wing, Doncic. Defended by Booker. Porzingis high post. They get the rebound. Powell kicks to Hardaway. And the pass to Finney Smith. Booker against Doncic. passes it to Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
You have to know how to play pick and roll in today's NBA, and Porzingis has got great instincts of when to dive and when to fade.
Paul passes to Booker. Ayton at the elbow. Back to Booker. He dishes it to Crowder. Nice D from Porzingis. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Finney Smith passes to Powell. Over Booker. Powell, that's good. Powell's got 6.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
We've got 1:08 left in the first half. Ayton finds Booker. Now Crowder lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Well, I'll tell you, great job by Crowder to free himself up, an aggressive interior scorer.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Now here's Bullock. He's covered by Shamet. That one goes. Count it. Bullock's got his first points in this one.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Shamet kicks to Johnson. Fires top of the key, and they will call over the back on the play.
Just got a little ahead of himself going for that rebound and gets whistled for the over the back.
And to me, that's just a case of being too aggressive. You're out of position. Don't compound the problem by committing that foul.
Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Brown.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Now here's Payne. McGee in the high post. Got it off in time, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Dallas has the edge here at halftime. They lead by 15. Kenny, how'd you see it? And that should do it.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And it's been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low, just great work.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Suns. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Paul against Doncic. Doncic with the steal. Inside, here's Porzingis. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Crowder finds Booker. Back to Crowder. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, make no mistake, Crowder has got great strength inside.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
It's good on the putback.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
The Sun squad struggling. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter. And Booker kicks to Bridges. Paul for three. Mavericks with the rebound. Porzingis has got his fourth rebound in this one. Finney-Smith passes to Doncic. He feeds it to Powell. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Bridges with the steal. Here's Booker. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Booker's got 5.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Mavs.
Booker against Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Well, the exceptional handle. Doncic has every move, can go in any direction. Look out, folks.
And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. Pass to McGee. Now here's Payne. T right on him. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson dishes to McGee. Kaminsky inside. Reba defending. Shamet, and the 3-ball is good. Shamet's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Brunson scanning the floor. With the drive, and that one drops.
And now you see them.
And here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Runs in the pass to Kleba. Now Bullock. Three-pointer. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Shamet the pass to Johnson. Back to Shamet. Kicks to Johnson. Another three for Phoenix.
Boy, they have been terrific from beyond here in the second.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Kleba. Here's Brunson. Shot clock reset for Dallas. For three, Bullock drops in the tray.
Reggie Bullock.
Bullock's got 5 now.
Field goal.
11 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And here's Payne. Shoots over Brunson. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks finishing the. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. Cauley Stein is out there with Maxi Kleba. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Brown. And it's Bullock in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Ayton. It's blocked. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. And Dallas going with a whole new group out there.
Substitution.
2 on the clock. Booker with a deep 3. No good on the quick 3. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Offensive rebound. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
And there's the pass to Hardaway. Fires for 3. Fires from deep.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Here's McGee. Back to Bridges. And the Suns miss again. Dallas has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And a deep 3 from Doncic. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Ball against Hardaway. Ayton kicks to Paul. Bridges, no one around him. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Well, a high motor player like Mikal Bridges has got to make quick decisions. Rise and fire off the catch and shoot, Mikal.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Booker against Doncic. Here's Porzingis. Misses off the left iron. Suns trail by 21. Ayton finds Bridges. Booker outside. Pass to Ayton. Gets a very good look and converts. 6 points for DeAndre Ayton.
Well, the form and the touch and the mid-range from DeAndre Ayton. This guy is special.
Doncic against Booker. From deep. Dallas again missing.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Deflects the pass, and that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Ayton up top. Porzingis with the block.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Now Booker to the inside, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Paul for 3, just 5 on the clock. From deep.
You know, that's a great example of how Porzingis can use his length to bother a shooter.
Poked loose.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Mavericks.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other two.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Luka Doncic.
Well, I think his contribution clearly came at the defensive end, right? He came up with a bunch of huge steals. He was a menace all night long.
Bridges finds Booker. From past the arc. Drills it from outside.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Just 5 to shoot. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. The Mavericks rebound. Marjanovic. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
No good off the front iron. Hardaway passes to Porzingis, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for...
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Jazz coming down the tunnel earlier, ready to do battle. So here's Dallas's starting group. Hardaway Jr. and Finney-Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. At the 4 and 5, it's Porzingis and Powell, and it's Doncic in at point guard. And for the Jazz, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. Well, we see it almost every night, Clark. Another great backcourt matchup.
Well, B.A., this league is so stacked with tremendous guards. I mean, all-star caliber guards all over the league, and it really creates a situation where being able to choose guards for the all-star game is just virtually impossible to not leave somebody off that's deserving.
Now here's Hardaway. Pass to Doncic. Sinks it from distance.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Now Mitchell. Back to O'Neal. 5 to shoot.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Marjanovic checked in for Powell. Doncic against Conley. They kick it out to Porzingis. Hardaway, the pass to Doncic. Basket counts. Doncic has got 5.
3 out of 3. Perfect start. Let's see how long they can ride this wave.
And one thing that talent evaluators wondered about with Doncic coming in, was he quick enough to play point guard? And in case you're wondering how that worked out, the answer is yes, in bold capital letters.
To the middle. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Boy, this team takes on a different attitude when Porzingis imposes his will like that. His energy and attitude, infectious.
Now here's Conley. And here's Mitchell to the paint. Here's Gobert.
Oh, what you say?
Oh, my goodness. Come on now. An awesome athlete. It's fun watching Gobert get up and hammer it down with force.
Pass to Porzingis. Count it.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Here's Conley. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. To the inside. Finished off the break. He's got 7.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Outside Hardaway. And it's Doncic missing. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
The Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the floor.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Conley against Doncic. Fires the 3. And Conley with the 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And it's the Mavericks ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, you look at Mike Conley. He's been around a long time, folks, double-digit years. Does a little bit of everything out there. Outstanding, not only in the locker room, but also in the community, too. Just 5-star in every way.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. And Conley drops them both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Brunson against Conley. Brunson misses.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. Left side, Brown. Arms length from the hoop. He knocks it down. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
The three. And the Mavericks, another three.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now here's Mitchell. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Bullock. Oh, they pick off the pass.
Mavericks foul. Reggie Bullock. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
And, you know, Bogdanovich played for 10 years in Europe before coming to the NBA. Just now coming into his prime, but he's got a lot of pro experience.
And so it's Dallas ending the quarter up 10. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be back in a moment. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Utah right now. Shot clock at 6. Brunson with it, and it's Gobert picking him up, and the bucket is good. Brunson's got his first bucket in this one.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here. Despite being the consensus college player of the year back in 2018, Jalen Brunson wasn't drafted until the second round. No surprise he's made himself into a quality NBA player. Great IQ and hard work has paid off.
A different look for Dallas. To the left side wing. Porzingis passes to Hardaway. Conley against Doncic. Down low. Here's Marjanovic. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. And 2 national titles at Villanova for Jalen Brunson. Clark, why do you think he slipped to the second round?
Well, it's hard to say, B.A. You know, the draft is more art than science, and guys slip for whatever reason. But if you're a pro and you get into a situation where you can prove how good you are, then you'll hang around in the league. Great college players may not have star potential, but he's truly a long-time NBA pro.
And I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
Oh, excellent work in transition. Pushing the ball up the floor like that helps you find easier shots.
Doncic against Conley. Oh, sweet move. And he lays it in. Marjanovic gotten 4 this quarter.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Back to Mitchell. Lays it up and banks it in.
All heart. Mitchell scoring down low. I mean, Donovan plays the game with such passion.
Here's Doncic, and Doncic with the jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
Conley against Doncic. The three is up. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Last season, Draymond Green called out what he saw as a double standard. When players ask for trades, they're vilified. But teams can announce they're planning to trade a player and sit him on the bench in the meantime, and then it's taken in stride. Guys, he feels like it's disrespectful.
Well, that's something to consider, Allie. Thanks. Good stuff. Back to Mitchell. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Hey, with that length, Porzingis is always a threat to block shots. I mean, when he matches that length with really good energy and awareness, he can be a good defender.
A line change here for Utah. Here's Oni. Blocked! Cauley Stein with it. Ingles covering. Cauley Stein, the pass to Brown. Back to Cauley Stein. No luck on that one. Gay with the defensive effort. For Utah, they've gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Nice shot by Whiteside.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Pass to Bullock. Cauley Stein with it. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Brunson. The putback is no good. For Utah, they've gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Clarkson. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Elevating like a rocket booster. Clarkson likes to get into the paint and finish at the rim.
Brunson passes to Kleba. Cauley Stein with it. 34 seconds left in the first half. Brunson against Gay. Here's Kleba, and the foul is called. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their
challenge in place. We've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved. To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
15 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Oni. And he banks in the layup.
Solid vision by Clarkson. Got it to his teammate in a great spot.
Now Brunson. And he drives in. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And that concludes.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome. From the get-go, it was Dallas who came out strong. They staged a good old-fashioned ambush. Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
The Jazz shooting a nice 50% for the game. On the court right now for the Mavericks. Jalen Brunson is out there with Reggie Bullock. Then there's Maxi Kleba. Then there's Willie Cauley-Stein. And it's Brown in at the 3, the small forward.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Cauley-Stein, the pass to Brunson. Over Gay. And that one's long. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. And there's a 10-second limit on free throw routines. But we see some players ask for time before they get the ball. Grant, do you think that should count as part of their time?
You know, B.A., I don't see why not. I mean, it's about keeping the game moving. So asking the ref to hold the ball longer, not exactly compatible.
Yeah, and Gay can certainly slam it home. Got to keep this guy away from the rim or he's going to posterize you.
Hardaway on the wing to the paint. Outside, Finney-Smith. Shot clock at 5. Here's Doncic. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Doncic, such a difficult matchup. Too big for a guard, too skilled for most wings. Luka is simply a problem in capital letters, exclamation point.
And here's Whiteside. And Porzingis with the block. Outside, Finney-Smith. Tipped.
Gay using his reach and bounce to perfection to block the shot.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Pass to Ingles. 6 on the shot clock. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Here's Clarkson. Deflected.
Just 1 for 4 from the field. Not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Inside. And he takes the feet in stride and slams it home.
Nice recognition there by Porzingis. He's getting better and better as a passer.
Gay finds Clarkson. Driving inside. Here's Whiteside. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Whiteside's got his second basket of the game.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Outside, Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. Pass to Marjanovic. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
Now Gay.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
To the middle. And Porzingis with the block. Hardaway against Gay. Pass to Doncic. Outside, Finney-Smith. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Cauley Stein's checked in. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Here's Ingles. That one goes. Count it.
Just selling the defense on the pump fake.
For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Doncic on the wing. Clarkson against Hardaway. Now here's Doncic. He's covered closely. Cauley Stein gets the bucket.
Boy, Doncic, with his size and ball skills and vision, is a master, a maestro in the pick and roll. He can make just about any pass necessary out of the pick and roll set.
Hardaway against Clarkson. No good there. Great D that time from Porzingis.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And it's Doncic on the drive. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Boy, Doncic is so good at going at the defense. And when he goes at him like that, it puts the defense in a tough spot. Very crafty.
Doncic hits them both. 12 seconds left in the third. Clarkson outside. Offline with a 3. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. We hear teams talk about wanting to get. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Hassan Whiteside is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the point. That's the group for Utah right now. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And it's blocked by Whiteside.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
Hardaway, the pass to Doncic. Up top, Cauley Stein. Pass to Doncic. Back to Cauley Stein. And the jam by Cauley Stein.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Here's Honey to the paint. Here's Whiteside. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
And Hassan Whiteside in this deep, he's great at getting inside and finishing with force.
Doncic outside. Pass to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Here's Hardaway to the inside. Cauley Stein. Nice move. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Gay. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
Gay is excellent in the fast break, and he wants to get quick points. That's why he runs so hard.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. And Doncic launches from deep. Sinks it. What range from downtown. And the Mavericks lead by 15. Here's Honey, guarded by Doncic. From deep. Second shot opportunity. And it's Whiteside laying it in. Whiteside's got 4 points this quarter.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
And Doncic launches from deep. The shot off that time. So Utah will take it the other way. Inside. Here's Gay. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
And, you know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Hardaway, the pass to Porzingis. Now here's Doncic, defended by Whiteside. And that's a foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That's his first foul. Both teams will make substitutions.
First team foul.
And Doncic puts up a deep 3. Dallas again missing.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that. Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Porzingis misses. For Utah, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Bogdanovich finds Gobert. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit.
Nice look there from Bogdanovich, the shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
Doncic against Conley. Doncic outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Drives to the hoop. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Mike Conley. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Dallas.
They haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They've been the aggressors.
You know, something else I've noticed is just how many of their baskets have been set up by assists throughout the game.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Mavericks.
They really had things going. Their offense carried them tonight, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., tonight, simply they won the battle of the field goal percentage. I mean, it made all the difference.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Luka Doncic.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose. Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And that one's good. Mitchell.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Outside, Finney-Smith. Out left to the wing. Doncic outside. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by the Jazz. From deep, Conley. And again, it's Utah with a three.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for a shot.
And so the Mavericks take the win. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Dallas Mavericks arriving at the building earlier today.
Thank you, Kevin. Michael.
Well, he's got the right coach, and he is a terrific young talent. That's a pretty good match. David, thank you. Now, look at Dallas's starting lineup. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And it's Powell in at the center position. And for Denver, the forwards are Porter and Gordon. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. And it's Jokic in at the center, locking down the middle. And Doncic gets it to go. And you know, Brent, these teams boasting great depth. Many feel that's a hallmark of a great front office.
Well, I think the ability to find contributions from the entirety of your roster, that's showing up more and more. And teams that win championships, Kevin, yes, they have stars or multiple stars, but it's high-level role players that can go out and perform in the biggest moments and make those kind of contributions during a long 2-month postseason playoff run to finally get to the top of the mountain. That's where championship teams, that's why they call them teams, that's what they're made of.
The kick out to Porter. Here's Jokic. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
And nice to see Michael Porter Jr. making the decision to share some of the offensive load and not force it.
Barton against Doncic. Shoots over Barton, and that one's good. Doncic. Doncic has got 5 points so far. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Doncic with the steal. Now here's Powell. Jokic with the steal. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Murray. The pass to Jokic. The three. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Yeah, 2 turnovers already in just the first few minutes. Clearly a bit careless. They need him to refocus.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Now here's Doncic following the miss by Jokic. Powell finds Doncic. From deep three-point range, rebound by the Nuggets.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Barton wide open, he fires, gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Kind of amazing because Jokic has that passing ability and what it's done in terms of how the coaches run their offense around what he can do.
Now here's Doncic. He has 5.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
And Murray gets creative around the basket, that time dynamic off the bounce.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks, trailing by 2. And Doncic throws it down.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball, following the score by Dallas.
And teammates more and more looking for plays from Murray like that.
Doncic outside. And Doncic throws it down.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Here's Murray, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Murray's got 6 points.
And Murray getting it going on the inside that time. Around the trees, still scored.
Doncic against Murray. To the paint. Here's Hardaway. Makes it off the glass.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Murray, the pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Oh, Air Serbia. Jokic up there.
Doncic with it. He's got 9. Fires the 3. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Now here's Murray. He has 6. Passes it to Jokic. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Doncic. Barton against Hardaway. On the wing, Doncic with 1 on the clock, and that one released in time, but no good. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. It's Dallas up 1, and the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. And it's Murray in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Nuggets, when healthy, are one of the league's elite teams. Aaron Gordon says we have championship aspirations. You've got the Joker, you have a chance to win every single night. If we play our best, we have a good chance to go as far as we want to. Guys, I just want to go as far as throwing it back to you.
You can throw it to us anytime, and he is the defending MVP and plenty of players around Jokic. David, thanks. They are for real. Here's Barton following the score by Jamal Murray. 4 on the clock. Back to Gordon. Over Doncic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And with Aaron Gordon, we knew about his high-flying acrobatics. But at his age, still seeking more consistency. Given his talent, he must continue to get better.
Greg, there's no question Gordon has game, especially remembering some of those dunk contests he was in.
An impressive athlete, no doubt. And his outside shot has improved. Now he's got to concentrate on scoring more for his team.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Jokic with it. Hardaway picks him up. And the call up against Jokic. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Doncic dishes to Hardaway. Pass to Finney-Smith. Porter with the steal. And now Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. Doncic against Murray. And Doncic, here we go. In the dunk by Doncic.
A great disruptor of the basketball. Luka taking matters into his own hands tonight. Great to see him play like this.
Now here's Gordon. Pass to Jokic. Back to Gordon. Porzingis with the block. Here's Finney-Smith, guarded by Porter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
Murray surveying the D. For three. And they get it back. Here's Jokic. Barton kicks to Jokic. Shot clock at 5. Over Hardaway. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Jokic.
And you might need 2 guys to help get Jokic off the glass.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. The shake. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Jokic.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Mavericks have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Murray with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Jokic passes to Barton, and the shot goes in. Barton's got 5.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Doncic way outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Doncic has got the lead up to 5 now for the Mavs. And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Denver Nuggets. Murray outside. And that's a foul called on Dwight Powell. That is his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. 1:11 left in the second quarter. Murray against Brunson. Murray, no good. Dallas leading by 5. Cauley Stein passes to Brown. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Porter.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
And he makes both free throws. For Denver, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Passes it to Jokic. He takes it in, and the rejection by Cauley Stein.
Cauley Stein in great position to reject that shot.
And he bangs it home with one hand.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
34 seconds left in the first half of the game. Runs in the pass to Cauley Stein. He gets that one. And now an 11-point Maverick lead.
Well, a 7-footer that has a bit of moxie. Willie Cauley Stein loves to play rough down low.
Murray dishes to Porter. Can they get it? It's rebounded by Dallas. Now the pass to Cauley Stein. It's Brown on the wing. Here's Brunson, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Dallas, holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace, and purpose with everything that we do, and making.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Luka Doncic has been the story in this one. He ended up with 19 points. And that does it for our halftime.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
On the floor for Dallas. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Powell in at the 5 spot.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Pass to Gordon. Jokic kicks to Murray. Drives to the hoop. You know, he rips it. He jams it right over Porzingis. Wow!
He's got so many tools, and then you forget how good Murray is athletically. Gets up that time.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. And Doncic, here we go. Up and in, that's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Jokic with it, out-guarded by Porzingis, and the foul called on Porzingis. That's his first foul. Marjanovic checked in for the Mavericks. And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. Murray, the pass to Gordon. He can't get that one. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Here's Finney Smith. Good defense by Jokic.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
The Nuggets with another miss.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
On the wing, Doncic. Martin defending. Doncic kicks to Marjanovic. Martin with the rebound. And Boban Marjanovic picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
The Nuggets trail by 13. Pass to Jokic. Wide open look here for Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 4 assists in the game. Now Doncic. 23 points in the game. And Doncic throws it down.
And I love how Doncic reads the floor, varies his pace, and uses every trick of the bag to get where he wants to go.
Martin passes to Murray. He feeds it to Gordon. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Lock at 6. The putback. Porzingis with the rebound. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Back to Hardaway. Jokic with the steal. Outside Porter. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Here's the break. And stolen by Barton. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. Porter dishes to Murray. Barton against Hardaway. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Get a feeling like that play was designed for Will Barton to get contact and get himself to the free throw line. Think about Barton's career, 5-star recruit, 2 years in college, and then right to the NBA where he spent some time in the D-League at the time.
And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. Murray against Brunson. Off target at the rim. Here's Gordon. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. You know, Brent, I was thinking about Barton in those early years. His biggest disadvantage was probably a lack of strength.
You wonder, Kevin, has the game changed so much that that's not quite as important as it once was, where Barton now can have freedom of movement, roam around, play in transition. As we've moved to this pace and space type of offense, Will Barton seems to fit the bill quite nicely.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Murray against Brunson. And good that time. Murray's got 14 points.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. Brunson laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Brunson's got the lead up to 13 now for Dallas.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Morris kicks to Green. Cauley Stein grabs the board. Cauley Stein's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Over in the corner, Brown to the inside. Here's Brunson. The Mavericks rebound. Cauley Stein passes to Bullock. Here's Brunson. 6 to shoot. Over Morris. And that one comes up a bit short.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And so it's Dallas. 13 points up at the end of the period. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We come back right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. So on the floor for Denver. Rivers out there with Morris. Then there's Green, and it's Dozier in at the small forward. Passes it to Kleba. Cauley Stein kicks to Kleba. Out to the right wing. Here's Brunson. Good work defensively by Morris.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for that.
And that goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cauley Stein. And now another look at that mobile 1-block defensive performance.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Morris into the lane. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. One minute now into this 4th quarter. And here is Doncic. And they double up Doncic. There's the steal. Rivers finds Green. And the pass to Doncic. Down low. The shot by Powell, no good. The Nuggets trail by 11. Rivers looking over the floor. Back to Green. And the turnover again by Denver. Dallas making a switch here. Marjanovic is checked in. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the 4th. 2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. And the dunk by Doncic.
Slammed down by Doncic. A monster in the backcourt at 6'7".
Rivers passes to Morris. He dishes it to Green. Back to Morris. Astonagi. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it to Rivers. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Mavericks leading by 13. Doncic outside. The shot, no good. And the Nuggets going the other way. Morris with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. Dozier kicks to Morris. To the left wing. Green against Porzingis. Pass to Marjanovic. And here is Hardaway. Doncic outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And he drives in. And Doncic throws it down.
Gives the team such a great element having a 1 guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
On the wing, Morris. Guarded by Doncic. Green. Doncic with the block.
And good instincts from Doncic. His coaches and teammates love when he's in hustle mode and gets those blocks.
The Nuggets trail by 15. Morris passes to Najee. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the Mavericks?
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
I love the advantage they've also racked up in the steals department. They've been very persistent on defense.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And Green gets it to go.
Lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Dallas.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game, and I think ultimately that earned the W.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Luka Doncic.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Morris into the lane. It's rebounded by Dallas. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Doncic. Passes to Finney-Smith. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. From the arc. And they'll get another chance. Fires the three. The Mavericks rebound. Porzingis kicks to Finney-Smith. Doncic looking it over. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business.